Now is 7:44. This Sunday in Antioch, there will be a bone marrow registration drive to benefit 20-year-old Josh Hopwood. Josh is a student at San Jose State University and just last November was diagnosed with leukemia. Now he is on a bone marrow transplant list and he is actively looking for a donor. Josh joins me this morning along with his mother, Denise Hopwood. Nice to have you both here.
Good morning.
Thank you.
So last November you went to the doctor and you were diagnosed with leukemia. What made you go in the first place?
Well, I was getting real sick. It was mid-November. Sore throat. They thought it was strep throat.
Yeah.
They tested me for mono, and then that came negative, the blood test, and then I was tested again, and that's when it came up as leukemia.
Yeah, what were some of the symptoms besides a sore throat?
Just real sore throat, sick, cough, stuffy nose,
Yeah.
just regular sickness.
Probably just thought you had bad cold, bad sore throat, you know, flu or something, it would go
Right.
away.
Right.
And when did you learn there was a problem?
Just before Thanksgiving, he came home the day before Thanksgiving and was sick. So same thing, you know, just thinking he'd had mono earlier that year in February. And so I thought maybe it was a reoccurrence of the same thing. So he had been to the doctor. I think that was, by the time we found out exactly when it was diagnosed, it was his third, fourth time to the doctor, just trying to figure out what it was.
Once they determined it was leukemia, did they put you right in the hospital?
Oh, yeah, right in ICU, right
Immediately.
away. They called us that day and said, you got to come in here immediately.
What were you feeling? I mean, you're 20 years old. You're having a good time down at San Jose State.
Exactly. I was scared, surprised.
Did you have to go through chemotherapy?
Yes.
How long, what period of time was that? And did you have to stay in the hospital for all that?
Oh, yeah. The chemo lasted for a week, and I was in the hospital all through December and all the way till January.
Now, did you have to withdraw from school, or are you still trying to go to class, or what's going on?
No, not going to class now, but we had to get out from, I had 2 weeks left. I just have to finish up my finals and stuff.
I was mentioning before we came on, I know you played golf in high school. You played baseball as well, too.
Baseball, yeah.
Can you still do those things now?
Oh, yeah. I go play golf every time I have a chance.
Yeah. So you're feeling pretty strong.
Yeah.
You're feeling pretty good now?
Uh-huh.
When did you find out you needed a bone marrow transplant?
Ever since day one.
Yeah. And what does that mean?
It's just my bone marrow is not good, but it's leukemic bone marrow, so I need new, healthy bone marrow now.
So you have to find someone who matches you. I
Right.
assume we've tested family members and all.
Yes, yeah. The siblings are 25% match, they say.
What, brothers? What do you...
One younger brother.
One younger brother.
And he wasn't.
And he wasn't a match. He was only, they looked for 6 markers on Josh, and his brother was only 3.
Yeah.
So they're looking for a 6-marker match right now.
Do they give you, is there some kind of time limit they have on this, that where you need this bone marrow?
Well, yes, I need it in the next couple months. So.
And so what's happening Sunday in Antioch, and I believe you're doing, what, a similar thing in Tracy?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
What are you looking, you have people registering, and what does that mean?
They're getting on the National Bone Marrow List, is what it is. They come, they fill out a health questionnaire, and then they get a small amount of blood drawn, and then their blood goes into the National Registry. So we're looking for a match for Josh, but also trying to get more people on that registry for more people like him.
So, and the idea, of course, let's hopefully find somebody who matches you.
Yeah.
When they find that person, how is the match done? You go in the hospital?
Right. Well, that person gets tested, just regular basic checkups, and then we go down to Stanford, is where the transplant takes place.
Do you have to continue going through chemotherapy and all while you're having the bone marrow transplant and
Not
all?
after the transplant,
Yeah.
no, but before the transplant, yes. I'm doing chemo now, and then, but after the transplant, hopefully won't be leukemic anymore.
What kind of support are you getting from your friends?
Oh, tons of support.
Yeah.
Huge, overwhelming.
What are you doing with your days? I mean, you say you play golf as much as you can.
Right, but after chemo, for 2 weeks after chemo, I have to stay home. I can't go out in public, so I just watch TV, read books.
First time we've met, I just see you, you sit down here, you seem pretty comfortable. You seem to have a great attitude. Where do you get all that?
Parents, family.
All right. at St. Ignatius Church in Antioch this Sunday.
Yes.
Tears come to my eyes, this whole thing. Let's put that
Yes.
information up. Sunday, 1:30 to 4:30, St. Ignatius Church in Antioch. Tomorrow in Tracy.
Tomorrow in Tracy from 11 to 3
Yeah.
At a friend's home.
Yeah. And if you want any more information on what they're doing, if you think you can help Josh in any further, you can go on ktvu.com and click on web links. Thank you for being here.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Time now is 10 to 8. We'll take a commercial break here and be back in a moment.